Greetings, Maroon Team math people. So this is a short video, maybe not short, but I'm going to show you how to create a Weebly account and start a Weebly website that can help us review, or help you and help others in the class review for operations with integers. So the first thing I'm going to do is go up, I'm going to open a new tab. I'm going to type in Weebly.com. So yours will look different than mine unless you already have an account. So if you don't have an account, you'll have to hit sign up, log in with the red Google, and then you can go from there. So this is the Weebly Home site, and I have this little tab right here shows different websites. So I've shown a couple different classes, a few of the kids that are to this point, how to start a Weebly. So for this one, I'm just going to start from scratch. So you'd go to add a site. It says, welcome, are you creating an online store? No. And then you need to select the theme. I've been having everyone select this theme right here just because it's at the top and it's, I don't know, it looks like a decent one. So we choose that one. And then you'll hit start editing up here at the top. It'll create for a minute or two here, and then it'll start you going. So the next thing that will come up is you need to choose your domain. That's pretty much just what your address will be if you were to search it. So we have to use the free one down here. It's called use a subdomain of Weebly. So I've been having everyone put in integers, and then their name. Integers in their name, and then I'll just put integers and then my name. And it says domain is available, so then you go up and you hit continue. If it says domain not available, you have to change it till it is available. So I hit continue. So what you have here, I'm going to make this a little wider. This is what it looks like at the Weebly site. So this was the theme we chose. Up here at the top we have build, pages, theme. Really you need build, pages are the two big ones, and then these are all of the different functions that Weebly has. Okay, and you'll be able to kind of by trial and error learn some of these. So the first thing I was showing students was go to pages, and I'm requiring that you have 5 pages. We'll have a home page, and that home page corresponds to this right here. And then we go down to about us. Well, we're not going to have a page about us. We're going to call this adding integers. So once you type that in, then you go to the back. You go back twice. And what you'll see here is now you have a page called adding integers. There's nothing in the page, but nonetheless you have the page. So we're going to do the next page underneath adding integers. We'll do subtracting integers. And my hope is that, so I go back again, subtracting integers. Now we go to journal. We don't want a page that's called journal. We want to have multiplying integers. Then you go back twice and back again, and now we've got multiplying. And then one more page is called, this one's called contact. We don't want that. We want dividing integers. Type that in and we go back and back. So now we have our pages set up. We have home page, adding integers, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing integers. Okay, so what to do next? I'm trying to make my screen a little wider here. So what to do next? Well, all of these items you see when you hover over them, they make a little box, and all of those items are able to be deleted. Some of them you will want to delete. Some of them it might be nice just to put in some text over the top. I'm going to go back to home page, and I'm going to call this up here. If you want to change this, instead of be real, I'm going to call this integer. Let's just call it integers for right now. And I don't like this picture, So I can click down here at the bottom and I can hit edit background. I can replace that. So you might need to go up and find a neat picture that is not copyright protected. So I was doing math pictures in nature. I don't know. I don't even know if I'll get anything for that. Math pictures in nature. So I went, oh, this is a nice one. So I would take this one, and on my computer I can just snip that. I don't think you can on yours. You might have to save as. I think it's a double right click. So I'm saving this to my desktop, and then I can go back into my Weebly account and upload that. There it is. And it'll automatically, now that's pretty nice. And then if I don't want, well, now I got to go over here and hit save. Save. So this is what I have so far. And then I'm going to change this writing right off the bat. We're going to call this. The home page is going to tell your viewer what's going to be found in your website. So I'm going to say just how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide integers. And I don't really care for that gold, so I just can highlight all of it. I can go above it and change my color. I don't know if white would look good in there. How about like a yellow? Now let's just go to black and see what that looks like. That's a little dark. I can always change it later. So what do you have so far? I've changed integers, I've put pages on, and I've given a title to my home page so that the viewer is going to know what they're going to see in this website. So here's what you do. Up here at the top in the right hand corner there is a button called Publish. So you hit Publish, go back down and choose your subdomain of Weebly. There it is, integersrandy.weebly.com, and then hit Continue, and it'll publish it to the web. And then if you click on this, you will see what you've created so far. This is just your integersrandy.weebly.com, and this is what I have so far. It's pretty nice looking. There's some, you can tweak it to make it the way you want it. Now all this stuff below I'm going to have to get rid of. Obviously I'm not going to have all that. So then I close that out, close this out, and now I'm back into building. And you will have to build each page individually. So on the adding integers page, you're going to want to tell us how to add integers. What are some of the rules we learned in class? Have a picture, maybe have a poll, maybe put a video. Same thing for subtracting, multiplying, and dividing. Now, the easiest way to pull, Weebly is easy because if you want to put a title, you can pull it over. If you want to add an image, you just pull down and put an image in. If you want a slideshow, you can pull a slideshow. You can embed code. All of these things are different items you can do. One of my favorites is obviously YouTube. So you can add a YouTube video. I just went over here, I pulled it over, I'm going to put it underneath the title, I'm going to drop it in. So what comes up is a page that looks like this. Well, I'm going to go to YouTube and I'm going to get a video called adding, let's just put an adding integers song, kind of fun. So we'll put this song, it's only a minute. You want short snippets so that people don't get bored. So Control C. Now I come back over here to Weebly and I had pulled this in. I just click on that. It says YouTube video URL, so Control V, that's paste. Okay? And I just go click off the screen and there's my video. Let's see what that looks like when I hit the publish screen. So now we've got integers, our pages, we've got a new title, oh, and there's our video. And you can change the size of the video, you can put it in the middle, but let's see if the video works.
If both signs are positive, add them up. if both signs are positive.
All right, let's turn that off quickly. Close that, close this, and we're back to the build. So the best way to learn Weebly is just experiment. Now, underneath, if there's something you don't want, it'll highlight a box, delete it. I don't want that. Delete it. Go down here. What else? I don't want this on here. Oops. I'm going to delete it. So I'll delete things I don't want, just like you will, because there's a lot on these. These are kind of like templates that you can use to save you time. But for our website, we don't want a whole lot of this stuff. So you have to delete it. And it'll take a little bit, but it's no big deal. All right, another thing you can do. So we added text, we did a video. What else can we do? There's all sorts of things. You can do surveys. I like surveys because surveys are ways where you can ask questions. And I'm putting this on the home page, and obviously I wouldn't want this on the home page, but it says click here to edit. So you can change your survey. So let's say I was in the adding. You can give questions. What is -3 plus -7? Okay, and then, or we should have probably called this adding. You would have called this adding integers. And then you could put a question in here. Change this to a question. What is -3 plus -7? And then down below, you would have to put in options. Okay, but you'll have to play around with it. Options would be your answers, right? So play around with it and have fun with it. It's a great little site. But one more time, what have we accomplished? We've got our title, we've got our pages, and we've got a YouTube video. All right. So hopefully you'll have something that we can share with the class and help them review integers.